Welcome to Lesson 47 of EFT Tapping with A Course in Miracles. You can watch Lesson 1 for a description of how this all works. So Lesson 47, God is the strength in which I trust. This has 4 5-minute practice periods today, so I'm going to keep the tapping a little shorter and actually do this as a guided practice period. Because the way the instructions work, I think it will work well to do it with tapping and just a little reminders here and there through the process. So let's go to the side of the hand and we'll do the setup statement like this, repeating after me. Even though I sometimes feel fear and anxiety, because I am leaning on myself rather than the strength of something greater, I choose to be open to the possibility that God is the strength in which I trust, and that peace is possible through that. Even though I sometimes feel anxious, apprehensive, and fearful, because I know I cannot control things. I know I do not see the entire perspective. I choose to be open to the possibility that there is a better source of strength. And God is the strength in which I trust. So even though there are aspects of my life where I feel uncertain, this lesson suggests that those are areas where I am trying to figure it out or take it on myself. And I choose to be open to the possibility that there's a better way. And God is the strength in which I trust. Okay, now let's actually just kind of go into the practice period here. So go ahead and close your eyes. Repeat the idea while you're tapping. God is the strength in which I trust. Now spend a minute or two searching for situations in which you have invested with fear. And tapping is good for this to help, send some calming signals as we're intentionally bringing up fearful places in our mind, right? So as you explore, as any fearful situation arises, we are asked to dismiss it by telling ourselves, God is the strength in which I trust. So invite another fearful situation to mind. And dismiss it, saying, God is the strength in which I trust. And let's invite another situation. God is the strength in which I trust. Inviting another situation to mind. God is the strength in which I trust. And of course, if you're doing this at a faster or slower pace than me, that's fine. Just inviting situations to mind, dismissing them. God is the strength in which I trust. God is the strength in which I trust. Looking for any situations in your life which you have invested with fear. Dismissing that by saying, God is the strength in which I trust. God is the strength in which I trust. And now once again, we are being asked to try to slip past all concerns related to our own sense of inadequacy. See if you can feel into something deeper. God is the strength in which I trust. We are to also gain an awareness that confidence in our real strength is fully justified. The recognition of our own frailty is a necessary step in the correction of error. It's just feeling into that. That there is, according to this, a source of real strength. Now try to reach down into your mind into a place of real safety. I recommend you keep tapping as you like. You are looking to see if you feel a sense of deep peace, however briefly. Let go. Let go of all the trivial things that churn and bubble on the surface of your mind and reach down below them to the kingdom of heaven. So letting go of the thoughts that are arising, and we're being asked once again to sink down deeply, to feel into something more fundamental. And more from the text. There is a place within you where there is perfect peace. Keep tapping as you feel into these statements. There is a place in you where nothing is impossible. There is a place in you where the strength of God abides. Let's continue to reach down and feel into that. God is the strength in which I trust. And we're being asked to feel the reality of this, not as a conceptual idea, but to look and feel past the thoughts to a sense, what might feel like deep peace, however briefly. Just keep noticing the words being used. Reach down below your mind. Just keep exploring that, feeling into what that feels like for you. Keep tapping. And open your eyes and repeat after me now. And I appreciate myself for taking this time. Whether I felt the deep peace or not is okay. That's why we are asked to practice. And I will try sincerely to do 3 more today. And during the day, I will repeat the idea often, using it as my answer to any disturbance. You are giving your trust to the strength of God. Okay, take a deep breath. How did you feel? Did you reach that place of peace? It's totally okay if not. Notice that if you really do what the workbook is asking, it's really asking us to really reach down. It uses that word more than once. We're not to just think about these ideas, but to really go beyond thought to a real felt sense, which is so important, right? That this is not just a theoretical text. It is a workbook. That's the word given, right? So I really love that and appreciate that about this course. So I hope it helps. I look forward to seeing you on the next lesson, lesson 48. I will see you then.